Hi everyone. Good evening, guys, all of you. Am I audible? Okay, right, guys. So now we can see in the last session, okay, so we started some SQL introduction part along with what kind of data types are supported in this that we discussed in the last session. Okay, no? So data types in Oracle, okay, there are different types of data types categories are there here, like numeric, string, long, date, okay, and log data types. Okay. So in this numeric data types, we discuss int and number data types, how it was working and what is precision and scale. Okay, that we discuss here. And after that, a string or character data types. And in the string and character data types, what we said, these data types are going to be allowed. Okay, only string format of data only allowed. And other than string format of data, we cannot insert any other format here. Okay. And in databases, string can be representing with the single quotes, not okay double quotes here. It will be representing what now? Single quotes now. Okay. So your single quotes only allowed for us. Okay. Right. And suppose ename of cat data type. Okay. If you send Smith, so this is not a string format. It is called just character here. So these characters directly I can't insert now and for showing error. But the same thing, Smith, if I'm sending along with the okay single quote, it's nothing but string format. Okay, then it was allowed. So like the same thing, okay, 1021, okay, if I send error because it is an integer type, but the same 1021, if I send it, okay, through 1021, if I'm sending through single quotes, then it was showing what now? Allowed. So that means finally, by seeing of this example, what you understand here, okay, it can be allowed only string format of data. So other than string format, it is not allowed any other formats here. Okay, that's what. And now the string format of data, how it is means, let me go and check. The string format, okay, the format data is nothing but, okay, now the string format of data will be now here, the two formats here there. Characters, okay, characters only, string, characters only, string, okay, string data, only characters, okay, characters only, string data. And second one is called as year. Second one is called as year, alpha numeric string data. The second one is called as what now? Alpha numeric, alpha numeric string, string data. So these are the two types of string format of data will be allowed. Only string format is a one type, and second type is called as what now? Alpha numeric string. Okay, here characters only. It means what, sir? It means what, sir? It means that it should be allowed, or it should be allowed what now? Capital A to Z. Okay, capital A to Z, or else small a to Z. Okay, this is only allowed. Okay. And what is the examples of this? Any name you can give it. Suppose some name I'm giving Smith. Okay. Now some name is I'm giving here Ellen. Okay. So only the characters. Okay. Now, etc. Only the character. That means here in this string format, I'm using only alphabets. I'm using only alphabets. Okay. I'm using only alphabets. Understand that? So I'm not using other than alphabets. There is no other character in this. Okay. I'm using only alphabets. Either it will be capitals or it will be small case characters, whatever it is. Okay. Now, this is what we called as a characters only string format data. Second one is called as what guys here? Alpha numeric. So in this alphanumeric, what kind of things will be combined or else added or else used means here I can use capital A to Z, okay, or else I can use a small A to Z, okay. This is one case, comma, 0 to 9 numbers I can use, 0 to 9 numbers, comma, even though I can use here some special characters also I can use. The special characters are nothing but here at the rate symbol, hash, dollar, ampersand, percentile, underscores. So these kind of symbols also I can use it. So with this all combination, okay, is called as a alphanumeric data we call. For example, nowadays you can see your mail IDs are there. So somebody is creating mail ID like sai123 at the rate gmail.com. So here the both combination, that means the combinations are there. So sai is a characters, numbers, and special characters. And nowadays you will be designing some passwords. If you see the passwords also, so many people, okay, if you go to any banking application, okay, if you see online account passwords, the password is also having alphanumeric format, okay no? So like we can go for passwords. And nowadays you can see if employee ID numbers or else vehicle numbers, okay na? So or else okay, student all ticket number. So these are all are called as what now, alphanumeric type. Okay, these all are what now, alphanumeric type. So these are alphanumeric, the combination of alphabets, number, as well as some special character. In this three combination, we can go to take that kind of data is called as a alphanumeric we called. Okay, right. So these are the string, okay, format of data. And what is string means? These are the two types of formats of data we can save under string data types, otherwise character data types. Okay, now, right. And later on, these string character or string data types, okay, string or character data types are are again classified into are again okay classified into two ways. Classified into two ways. Okay, what are those two ways means? First one is called as here non-Unicode data types. This is one type of category. And the second one is called as what now here? So Unicode data types. Unicode data types. Okay, now these are what? Non-Unicode or Unicode data types. Okay, now. So now we can see the what is the differences between. Okay, now. So in this case, carefully observe. Okay, sir, here what is the differences between non-Unicode and Unicode? Okay, and how these things are using means just like observe. So non-Unicode data types are guys here we called as a non-universal supported characters. So non-UNI is called a universal. Code is nothing but characters. So non-universal supported characters. Okay, non-universal supported characters. So non-universal is nothing but what now? Localization. That means localization or localized data only stored. Okay, these data types are storing which type of data? Localized data. So that means what I'm saying here, these data types are are storing, okay, are storing localized localized data only. Localized data only. So what is the mean by localized data? That means it was supporting only English culture, okay, English language culture. Supporting only English language. Okay, English language only. So other than English language, okay, other than English language, other languages are not possible to store in these data types. It was only for English language only. That means English language only it will be stored. Localized data, that means English language only. So, but now you can see it was supported to store only English language culture. It means it doesn't supporting any other languages. So that's why your localized means what now? Only one language is supportable. Okay, for example, let me see, for example, what we want to do, guys, here. So first we want to do, for example, just what is the mean by localized means? So for example, in India, suppose if you compare to India, in India, what it was happening here, in India, there are so many states. Every state is having its own localized language. Every state is having its own local language. Okay, for example, if you go to, okay, suppose Maharashtra, if you go, what is the local language of Maharashtra? Marathi. Like if you go to in Telugu states, okay, so in Telugu state, local language is what now? Telugu. Like if you go to, okay, suppose West Bengal. If you go to West Bengal, what is the local language of West Bengal? Okay, na? What is that? Bengali. Like if you go to Kerala, so Kerala local language is what now? Malayalam. So that means what you understand, guys, here every state is having its own local language. Okay, na? Its own local language. So the local language is representing local body of of a state. Okay, na? Now same as in the world, in the world, there are so many countries. Every country is having its own language. Okay, now, so having some national languages. Like suppose India, what is the Indian national language? We call it as Hindi. If you go to China, Chinese. If you go to Australia, then we call it Australian English, French, Dutch, okay, Spanish. Okay, no? So if you go to some Arabic countries, they're using Arabic languages. So what it mean? Okay, how I can say in India, every state is having its own local language. Okay, same to same. If you compare the universal, if you compare the universal, every state, every country is having its own local language. Okay, na? So that is what it was going to be happen. But this all together, if anybody ask you, so in the world, there are different types of language people are there, like Arabic languages, Chinese, Hindi, Australian English, British, so many languages are there. But all together, if anybody asks you, okay, so can you tell me what is a local language of the universal? Okay, what is the local language of what we called universal? So your universal local language is what now? English. That means in the world, there are so many languages are there. But finally, if anybody asks you, what is the local language of the universe? Okay, then we are all are called as what now? English. That is what we called a localized data. That is what we called a localized data. So that means a non-universal supported characters. So that means it is supporting only English language culture only supported. Suppose if I want to store some Chinese language culture data, if I want to store in databases, so these data types are not allowed. Suppose if any Arabic language, if I want to store, these databases are not supported. For any Spanish language I have to store, so these data types are not supported. These data types are supporting only English language. Okay, na? So that is called a non-universal languages only. Okay. Now, and these are some types of what is the type here? Char of size. And next data type is called as what now? Varchar2 of size. So these are the comes under non-Unicode. But whereas Unicode, where I want to use, okay, Unicode means universal supported characters. Okay, here universal supported characters. So universal supported, it means what, sir? Universal supported, it means what, sir? Means globalization, globalized data. Okay, so which here? Globalized data. So globalized data means what now? All types of languages are will supported. Okay, so all types of languages are supported. So globalized data. Okay, na? So all okay, globalized data. So globalization means what now? Globalization means what now here? Globalization means all languages. Okay, globalized means what now? All languages. Okay, na? Right. So all languages means what languages means that means all national languages, all national languages. So in the world, how many official national languages are there? That all official national languages can be stored. So that means I can store not only English, I can store, okay, so Spanish, French, Dutch, Hindi, okay. So like British, like Chinese. So any type of universal supported. This is called a Unicode. Unicode means what now? Universal supported characters. So globalization we called all national languages. So and these are in this there are two types of data types. NCHAR, NVARCHAR. Okay na? So can you see guys here in non-Unicode just char and varchar too. Okay. But can you identify in the Unicode what it was asking? Nchar, nvarchar 2. Okay. Sir, here N stands for what, sir? Okay. Na? Sir, here N stands for what, sir? Okay. So N stands for national. Okay. Na? N stands for national language. This is the mean by N. So why the people called as N means N stands for national language. Understand now? Yes. So now we can go to check it out now. So these are the difference. If anybody asks you in your interviews, what is the differences between okay, non-Unicode data types and Unicode data types means you have to say this one. Non-Unicode data types are storing localization data supporting English language, and these are two types, char and varchar2. Unicode data types are okay, these are storing globalization of data, all national languages in the world, and your NCHAR and varchar2, your N stands for national language. Okay, so this is the differences of your non-Unicode and Unicode. Now let me see one by one. I will explain to you what is what. Okay, first I will explain to you what is a char of size. Okay, carefully observe. So this data type is called as it is a fixed data type. It is a fixed length data type. It is a fixed length data type. So fixed length, it means what now, sir? It's called a static nature. So static means what now? Can we change or we cannot change? Static means what, guys? Can we change or we cannot change? Okay, yes, we cannot change it. So the we cannot change, that is called a static nature. Okay, na? So we cannot change. Okay, is called as a static nature. So it is a fixed length data type or static. And this data type, okay, so it will store non-Unicode characters. characters, characters only. Okay. So what it means that is English language. Okay, na? Right. English language. Right. So now how it was storing these non-unique characters means in the form of one char is equals to one byte. So every single character will take one byte of memory. Every single character will take one byte of memory. Okay, na? In the form of one char is equals to one byte. Okay, fine. And the next one, here observe. So this care of size I was given. That means what is the maximum size of this character data type means the character data type maximum size. Okay, maximum size is 2000 bytes. Maximum size is 2000 bytes. Understand now? Yes. So this is what we called as maximum size 2000 bytes and more than 2000 bytes. Okay, we cannot allow here. Understand now? This is what. But here there is a one problem is there here. What is the problem? Can you see? It is a fixed length data type we call. That means whatever the size was given by user, whatever the size was given by user, that size will be fixed. That means the size cannot be changed at the execution time or runtime level. We cannot change. So how much the size was given by user, okay, at the time of using or creation of column, so how much size you given, that will be fixed size. Okay, so by that reason what it was happening guys here, there is a one drawback is there here. The drawback is called as what now? Unnecessarily memory wasted. Unnecessarily memory wasted in this. Okay, na? Unnecessarily memory wasted in this. Okay, na? Right. So this is one problem here. Okay, so that means now I will explain some example. You will get some idea. Suppose, are you designing employee name with the type of char of 10? I'm giving now, for example. So in this case, what it was happening, sir, let me go. Here, the user at the time of column designing or table designing, okay, column designing, I'm using character data type with how much size here? 10. So that means maximum how many size, how much size I can mention here up to 2000. That's your wish. Okay, up to 2000. But 2001, if you try to give it now, it was showing error and it was called as here out of the range. Your size is exceeded. Your size is exceeded. So that means 2001 bytes. Okay, it is not allowed. Up to 2000 bytes only allowed. Okay, up to 2000 bytes as per your requirement. You can use, I can mention any number of bytes. For example, now I was given a 10 bytes I'm giving. So 10 bytes means what it is here, whatever the name I'm storing in this e-name column, that name should be not maximum 10 characters. The name should be within the 10 characters or equals to 10 characters. But more than 10 characters of names not allowed. Okay, na? Right. That is the one thing. So next problem is what now in this case? Suppose I'm going to inserting here hello. Hello, if I inserted now hello string, can you tell me hello string is allowed or not allowed? Can you tell me hello string is allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Because hello size is how much here? Hello string size is how much here? 5. But here my column, my e-name column data type size is how much here? 10. So now tell me hello is within the sizer without the sizer. Within the size only. So that's why hello successfully allowed. But this hello is allowed, okay, fine. But this hello purpose, internally your system is allocating how many bytes means for hello string data purpose, your system is allocating here how much byte are you given here? 10. So that means exactly 10 bytes are allocated. Understand? 10 bytes are allocated because, okay, here suppose if I'm using here, okay, 20, then how many bytes are allocating here? 20 bytes are allocating for which name? For hello name. For hello name's purpose, for hello name purpose, how many bytes here? 20 bytes. Okay, now because I'm here. Suppose if are you given here 200, then here how many bytes are allocated? 200 only. Okay, so that means as per the user given size here, the how much size you mention at the time of using, exactly that many bytes are allocating by your system. Okay, for which expression? For which expression? Hello expression. Okay, now right. So suppose you can say, okay, sir, now I'm giving 10. So that means you're allocating bytes are 10. Okay, fine. So 10 bytes are allocated. That's fine. But out of 10 bytes, what I'm saying here, each character will occupy how many bytes here? Each character will occupy how many bytes here? 1 byte. So 1 byte means a hello is a 5 characters. That means how many bytes are occupied out of 5 bytes out of 10, sorry, out of 10, 5 bytes are occupied. So out of 10, 5 bytes are occupied, that's good. But remaining bytes, how many bytes are here left? Okay, how many bytes are left? 5 bytes. So left 5 bytes. So these 5 bytes are what it was happening, guys, here. What it was happening here? Come on, 5 bytes are wasted. 5 bytes are wasted. Understand now? So this is the problem here. Okay, this is the problem here. Suppose are you sending one more expression? That expression is called as a hell. So hell is a string. Hell is also having how many number of characters? 3 characters. So hell, it is also allowed. Nothing problem, allowed. But how many bytes are occupied? 3 bytes. 3 bytes. How out of how many bytes again? 10 bytes. So that means how many bytes left again? Okay, come on. How many bytes left again? 7 bytes. So that means 7 bytes are wasted. Okay. Suppose if I'm sending he, so he is also going to be accepted he, but he will occupy how many bytes here? 2 bytes. How many bytes here? 2 bytes. Out of how many? 10 bytes. Out of how many? 10 bytes. Then how many bytes left here? Okay, 8 bytes are left. So that means 8 bytes are what it was happening, guys, here? Wasted. Okay, now wasted. So this is the problem of what I'm saying, character data types. It's called a fixed length data type, static nature problem. This is. So that's why what it was happening in real time. This data type, when you want to use, it means that when your length will be fixed. For example, mobile number is there. Mobile number size, how much, guys? 10. So is it possible like that? Mobile number, is it possible like more than 10 digits? No. Less than 10 digits? No. So that means here the situation is what now? Mobile number length, the size of mobile number is a fixed length. The size of mobile number is a fixed length. So like you can use it. 10 is a fixed length. You can use it like. Okay, now. So this is what. Sometimes we can see gender option also. We can give a fixed like male, female. We can use only one character. So male M I'm using, female F I'm using. So if that kind of format, if you want to fix like that, so that means the data which should not be changed, the data which should not be changed. Male means if any person, male, male only. The male spelling never change now. If you want to write a complete spelling, MALE only, 4 characters only. But more than characters, more than you can't write. Yes or no? If you want to write a M single character, yes or no? So like the fixed types of data, what it was there in real time. Okay, na? When data will be static, when the data will be static, you can use that. Okay, na? So that kind of situation only we can. But 99% of people are going to be avoiding character or data type in their real-time application because it was having some disadvantage. What is the disadvantage here? Okay, what is the disadvantage here? Memory wasted. Okay, memory wasted. So to overcome this problem, the people was introduced here. The next data type is called as varchar2 of a size. Varchar2 of size, when you comparing to character data type, let me see what it was happening. Let me see what it was happening. Okay. It is not a fixed length. It is called as a variable length data type. So variable length data type means what now? Dynamic nature. And it is also storing same non-Unicode characters, same languages in the form of 1 char is equals to 1 byte. Everything is same. And maximum size allowed 4,000 bytes. Okay. But here advantage is what, sir? It means that this is a dynamic nature. Dynamic nature means what now? Memory allocations are changes. Memory allocations are changed because as per the given string expression, okay, in your string expression, how many number of characters are there? Okay, how many number of characters are there? Based on that character, the memory can be adjustable. The memory can be adjustable here. So that's why unnecessarily we don't want to waste our memory. Okay, how it is means, for example, for example, for example, now you can see I'm using varchar2. Varchar2, here I'm giving 10. Varchar2, here I'm giving 10. So yeah, 10 means what now here? Again, here also, more than 10 characters names are not allowed. Here also. Here also allowed only up to 10 characters. More than 10 characters, never. Impossible. Okay, na? Within the 10 characters only. Okay. But here, the advantage is what, sir? Means that you can see. Suppose hello. Hello is inserted, nothing problem. But this hello purpose, your system is not allocating 10 bytes. Your system is allocating how many bytes? 5 bytes. So now 5 bytes are allocating, that 5 bytes are occupied. Now tell me 5 by 5, how many bytes are left? How many bytes are left? Come on. Zero. Understand? Na? Zero. So that means your memory wasted. Your memory wasted. Okay. No. Not waste memory. Okay. Same as hell. Hell is 3. You're also allowed 3. So lefting bytes are how much? 0. So here also memory is not wasted. Next 2. Memory allocation also 2. Any memory is wasted here? Not at all. 0. Then here also we can say memory not wasted. Okay, na? So that means here disadvantage not advantage is what now? Memory not wasted, but memory saved. Memory not wasted, but memory saved. This is called as a dynamic nature advantage. This is called a dynamic nature advantage. Okay, na? So these are the differences of char and varchar, two differences. Now understand. Na? If anybody asks you what is the differences between char and varchar two, what you say? What you say? Char. It is a fixed length. It is a variable length. It is a static data type. It is a dynamic data type. Okay, na? The maximum size is 2000. Here maximum size is 4000. Okay, char data type is going to be wasted memory, but varchar 2 data type is saving memory. Okay, now these are the differences of your okay char and varchar. And if I want to show you with the diagrammatically, okay, if you want to see the diagrammatically here, so if you want to see the diagrammatical, how it was here in the main material, I was given this diagram. Okay, now you can see, you can understand that. Okay, now you can see. So what it was happening here, observe. See, if you see the diagrammatical here, okay. So in this case, if observe, so char I'm giving hello. So hello, 10 bytes are allocated. Can you see 10 bytes are allocated? Out of 10, 5 occupied. Remaining 5 wasted. Here hell also okay, assigning 10 bytes, but occupied 3 bytes, 7 bytes are wasted. So he also allocated 10 bytes, but occupied 2 bytes. So that means this area is called as okay wastage of memory. Understand the wastage of memory. So that means here how many bytes are wasted? Here 5 bytes, here 7 bytes, here 8 bytes. Totally, how many bytes are wasted? 20 bytes of memory wasted. 20 bytes of memory wasted. Understand or not? So this is what. But come to okay variable length data type, dynamic nature. See hello purpose allocating 5 bytes. 5 bytes exactly occupied. There is no wastage. Here 3 bytes exactly occupied. There is no wastage of memory. Here 2 bytes exactly occupied. There is no wastage of memory. So no memory wasted. Okay, now. So this is what we called as guys here. Okay, char and varchar two differences. Okay, no? Right. Same as n char and n varchar two also same to same. There is no difference. But here the advantage is what now? All national languages can be saved here. All national languages can be saved here. So, okay, fixed length data type. And your advantage is what now? Storing unique code characters. That means unique code characters means what now? All national languages. All national languages. Okay, now? But here also same problem. Nchar again, if you go for like this, memory wasted. So to overcome this, okay, the people was using n varchar 2. So n varchar 2 is same just like varchar 2. There is no difference. But a difference only national characters. Okay. Now variable length and your unique code characters only. That means all national languages. All national languages characters. 4000. And if I want to use your nchar, same like that, memory save. Understand now? So see, these are what we called as the characters and character data types, unique code and non-unique code. Okay, right. And the next one is called as what now? Next data type, long data type. Next data type is called as what now? Long data type. So this long data type, okay, what is the nature of long data type here? Observe the nature of long data type and this data type, how we can use it. It means it is also variable length data type, dynamic nature. But the advantage of long is what now? It will be stored non-unique code and unique code characters. Non-unique code and unique code characters. It will be stored. Okay, now in the form of storing in the form of one carry is equal to 1 byte, but maximum size is also different. Maximum size is also different. Okay, and what is the difference here? 2 GB. So maximum size is how much here? 2 GB. Okay, now right. So these are what we called as what. So now this is what, and now in this 2 GB, okay, this language. But what is the problem in this means? Okay, a table is having only one long data type column. So more than one long data type column is not allowed. Only one long data type column only allowed. Okay, now that is, and remaining things are all are same. Okay, so these are long data type. And next one we come to called as here the next date data types now. Yeah, date data types. Okay, carefully listen. In date data types, what it was happening, you can see data types. So basically, these data types are guys. Purpose of this data type is what now? Storing. Okay, what is the purpose? Storing date and time information. Date and time information. So this is the main purpose. These data types are we are using for storing date and time information. That is the main cause. Okay, but in this Oracle data types, the date can be okay, particular range will be okay. So date can be or date can or date from which date to which date means date from here 1st January 4712 BC to 31st December 9999. Okay, now so up to in between this range date only allowed. Understand now? Your Oracle database is going to be accepted 1st January 4712 BC before Christ to 31st December 9999 AD. AD means Anno Domini. Anno Domini. AD stands for. Okay, na? So before Christ and Anno Domini. Okay, in between this range of date only, I can store in my data in my data type column. Okay, na? Right. So this is what we called as guys. Okay, but this range, if you exceeded, then your data types are not allowed. Your date must be from so and so to so and so only allowed. Okay, right. But in this data types now, in these data types, there are two kind here. First one we called as a date data type. Second one we called as a timestamp data type. Second one we called as what now? Time stamp data type. So what is the date and what is timestamp and what is the differences between? Okay. So now date and timestamp here observe. Okay. Now, first I will explain to you data type. Okay, fine. So now here, okay. So data type. Okay. This data type is allowed date and time information of a particular day. Okay, date and time information of a particular day. Okay, but in this data type here, okay, time is a optional. Time is a optional because why sir time is a optional means that a time user cannot insert. Okay, if I want to save my time, is it possible? Can I save my time? Anybody? Time information is possible to save? No, we are not saving time because simple example. Why, sir, we can't save time? Because suppose, can you see in my system, this is my time. 17:03 is my time. So here I can hold it. I can hold it hour. I can hold it minute. I can I hold it seconds? Now my time I'm giving 17:04. I can hold it. But what I can write seconds? Come on, what I can write seconds? If I'm giving seconds at 12, immediately it was changing 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes or no? Yes. So that means seconds cannot be inset. We are not inserting seconds because seconds we cannot catch it. We cannot hold it. Okay, now. So I can hold it hour. I can hold it minutes, but I cannot hold it seconds. That's why manually you cannot insert a time. By that reason, time is a optional here. You insert or not insert, leave it, nothing problem. But what happened if suppose if user is not insert, if user is not insert time, okay, or time information, then Oracle server will take by default will take what it will take here 12:00:00. What it will take 12:00:00 by default. Understand now? Hmm. So otherwise, even though one more way was there, suppose okay, you can say like 00:00:00. Okay, then Oracle server will take by default this is. That's why time is a optional. Okay, but here observe Oracle database is having some default some default format is there. Okay, so default format of data type. One second, guys. Okay. Right, yes. So default format of data type, okay, type is what is default here? So single quotes are compulsory should be used. Okay, don't forget it. DD dash MON dash YY or else YYYY. Okay, na? Along with the time also. Hours, some space I'm giving now. Then hours, minutes, and seconds. And close your single quote. And here, okay, okay, AM or PM, that's your uh, okay option. And finally close. Okay, now this is what we call. Okay, for example, suppose today my date. Okay, my date is what now? 08. Here MON month. Month always be the first three characters of a month spelling, but you can't write like this directly. You can't write okay like this directly. So you have to suppose June. So JUN. Okay, na? Like and year 2023 or else 2023. Okay, right. Now you can see set hours. Hours, for example, 70 hour minutes. MI means what now? Minutes. So minutes, how much here? It was 08. So seconds. Seconds here, something. Okay, because we cannot hold it now. Seconds. And your wish, AM or PM. Okay, na? Suppose if I'm giving a PM and hold. So this is the way it will be go for. Okay, to in this format only, your date data type column will save your date expression. Okay, na? Right. But here, this data type, what is the memory here? Okay. So now here, date data type is is occupied is occupied. Total how many bytes it will be occupied means 7 bytes. Occupied 7 bytes. And the 7 bytes are called as a fixed memory, guys. Fixed memory. Okay, no, fixed memory. And this bytes will be how it will be. Okay, that means distributed. This bytes means yeah. So we said here this is our expression DD MON. Okay, na YY or YYY. Okay, na YY. And what next we said hours, MI minutes and seconds. Okay, na? So this is what your time. So either AM or P. So here day purpose 1 byte will allocate. Month purpose 1 byte will allocate. Year purpose 2 bytes are allocate. Hour purpose 1 byte. Minutes 1 seconds and AM or PM, whatever it was there. Complete this scenario, it will take a 1 byte. Now this is complete total 7 bytes of memory. And this bytes will be assigning, allocating to your date and time expression. Okay, na? So this is what we call. Next, what about a timestamp? What about a timestamp? So timestamp is also same as this data type is also used for to store allow date and time information, okay, date and time information along with the along with the milliseconds. See, can you identify in this data, in this data type, I can save up to seconds only, but milliseconds, sir, I'm not saving here. Can you identify here? Milliseconds, sir, we are not saved. Up to seconds only saved. But suppose you want it milliseconds also. Suppose you want it milliseconds also. Then you have to use a timestamp. Understand now? Now, so what is the default here? Carefully observe. Default format of a timestamp data type. Data type is same as usual, but here it will be adding ms. Ms means milliseconds. Milliseconds are added. Okay, right. So here it will be taking 11 bytes, and it will be added milliseconds ms. For this milliseconds purpose, how much it will be take or allocate means 4 bytes. So that means 7 plus 4 is equals to 11 bytes, and this bytes also fixed. Okay, now so these are what now guys here, date and the timestamp differences. So both are not a big difference. It's very minor differences there. The minor difference is what now? It will be up to seconds only saved, but here up to milliseconds saved. Okay, now that is only the difference. Remaining all are same. So whenever we say milliseconds, it will take extra 4 bytes of memory. Okay, now right. So these are what we called as a date and time, and so don't worry, these all are we are going to be using in our table creations one by one. These all data types, you can understand that. Okay, now right. And now these are up to now, and remaining two raw and lob. These two data types are we will be see in tomorrow session. So tomorrow maximum data types are over. If it is over, we started our queries. Okay, now whatever the queries we stopped here. So how to create a table and etc. This all we are going to be okay started. Okay, now right. So now, and this notes today notes also I'm uploading into your Google Class. Just a moment. Dynamic means the changes, Aditya, modification. Okay. So I uploaded here, and one more link also there. Some people having another link. So here also I'm going to upload it. There are two Google Classrooms here. Okay, right. So in two Google Classroom, I was uploaded. Okay, na? Right. And now, guys, here and so tomorrow the remaining data types are we will discuss. Okay, na? Right, guys. So thank you so much. And if having any queries, stay there. No queries, log out. So Piyush, the Google Classroom you can take from your admin. Already that admin was sending some message to you in your chat box. Once you have to check. Okay, na? So Upender already sending to message. Upender already sending to message to you. Once you check it out, your Google chat box, you can check it out. Once go for chat box. Yes, Sagar, your wish, you can go to select any drive location, you can install. Okay, na? Right. So Nakul, you can take Google Class from your admin. Okay. So the admin already they given some in, they send message to you. Once check it out your chat box. Okay. Pawan, next week it will be started. Okay. Pawan, next week. So Bhagwan, you just asked to your what we can say admin. Upendra can ask the Tuesday, Wednesday videos. Okay. Yeah, Deepa, HT number means just all ticket number. Shortcut layer written all ticket number. No, no, no. Prashant, already I was given first link, not grid infrastructure, just Oracle 19. Say first link. When you use my software link, first link only download. Okay, right. Kaushik, yeah. Thank you, Kaushik, for your the advice. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, I'm taking like ginger tea. Okay, no? Yeah, boil water only. That means every day I'm taking hot water. Yeah, but okay, sometimes it was happen. Yes, sir. Right. Thank you for your suggestion. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Fry food. I'm the total. I'm going to avoiding fried oil food and fried food. Okay. Yeah.